What's up with y'all? Hit that like button on your way in. Oh, let me make sure I got back in. Oh, I'm gonna wait a minute. I know it's. What's up with y'all? I wonder what this live is really about. It always turned into other stuff. Miss Tangy, what's going on with you? Man, hit the like button. We gonna get right to work. This is pathetic, y'all. Pathetic. It's the end of masculinity unless you're a woman. It's not okay for me to be masculine. It's not okay for me to be masculine. You have to be a woman to be masculine now. It's over with for the masculinity. It's done. It's finished. Here we go. All right, let's get going. Let's get going. What we talking about? What we talking about? It's a lot of political bullshit going on. We in the last lap. It's looking like it's not going to be an October surprise this year, which is kind of surprising, but we still got 48 hours. I'm going to do a Kamala Harris friend or foe probably within the next 48 hours. I'm going to do a Kamala Harris friend or foe. So all of y'all that are, I'm just going to be calling too. And I would like some people that are pro Kamala Harris to call in and some people that are pro Trump. I have a feeling that probably won't be that hard for me to get some people that's pro Trump on here. So I'm really looking for some people that's pro Kamala. Y'all, it'll be a very I'm gonna make sure it's a very unbiased conversation. I'm not voting for either one of them. I've already lost this election, folks. Yes, either one of these people is worthy of my vote, so I've already lost. All right. Let's see. It's looking good for Trump. Kamala not black enough to rock a black car. I don't even really think it's all about being black and all that. Alexandria, what's up with you? Let me go check something real fast. We double streaming again. I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah, okay. So I got it going on the other one too. Start double streaming more often. He said super strong. Let's get into it. I'm gonna show a couple things first. Oh no, that's too early. That's too early. All right. I'm just gonna say this. First, this happened earlier in the day. Said it's not looking good. It's looking good for Trump. Oh wait, let me say something about that. It's something that's been kind of confirmed. You can't really trust anybody in their numbers or whatever the case may be. But Trump is losing in Iowa, which is that's kind of shocking to see Trump losing in Iowa. He hasn't done too many campaign stops there because usually Iowa votes Republican. But she's leading by 4 points in Iowa, and that's crazy. I always thought that you're doing America a disservice, and America is going to always be the racist shitbag country that it is when you have elections, especially in the Democratic Party. Well, period, both parties. When you have these elections start off in the primaries in Iowa, and whether if you can impress Iowa, you can get off to a great start. And I was in Iowa. I traveled to Iowa. I'll never forget this story. I was driving from Los Angeles to New York, 2018, and I was trying to go as far as I can without getting a hotel. And I started getting tired, really, very, like almost dangerously tired when I got to Iowa. And man, I could not find a hotel. I could not find a hotel. I was stopping on the side of the road for hotels. I would go to I would look in the parking lot. This is after the second hotel told me they ain't had no rooms left. I went to the parking lot, and there was nobody in there. One parking lot. I think this was at a Motel 6. There was no cars in the parking lot, and I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna have somewhere, to get a room in. And I went there, and the lady was like, we don't have any rooms. And I thought about it. I'm like, man, what am I doing talking to these folks? I booked the room online and came back. And I called her on camera. I probably would have went viral, but I called her on camera. I was like, man, she told me you didn't have no rooms here, and I booked one online. Not only do you have rooms here, there's nobody in the parking lot. And, well, the computer told me, and da-da-da. This bitch had 2 teeth. She had 2 teeth. She had 2 teeth. So I said, I don't want the room. And I went and sent that to Motel 6. So they gave me, I knew what I was doing. I got 2 nights free off of that in the future, which I never even used. I never even used. Hold on, we got some the unshowerly is on here, and they're very upset. They're very upset because this is a beauty that they can't depict. They can't, there's no CGI for this. I can smell the white trash on. Goodbye. Gotta pay the tax, man. Gotta pay the tax. Anyway, let's go to this. On that note, she losing Iowa, or he's losing Iowa. But let's go back to the Democrats, man. I seen this like y'all seen this. They got Cardi B. Y'all black women should be mad. Y'all black women should be upset. This is how they represent y'all. This is how they represent y'all, man. Oh, shit. And I'm not even a black woman, but I take this on the chin also. Pause. Fuck that pause shit. Y'all know what I mean. This is cringe, man. They can't do better than this. They cannot do better than this. But I'm just going to say, y'all black women should be upset at this.
One second, guys. 1 second.
So what happened is she was reading off the teleprompter, and all of a sudden the teleprompter stopped working. So, she had to go impromptu. Now, there's some other things with this. Obviously, this happened on purpose. It also, we're going to get to this, it also happened to Trump. This is how crazy politics is, man. It ain't just that dumbass Drake shit. In the real world, people be having moles in their camp. I had a mole in my camp, man. There's people that you can hire to do stuff for you, right? And you got to be careful who you hire to do. Like I had to revamp my whole page because like I had all these, drops on my page before, and all of them like had copyright shit in there where they could strike my page. And I don't know if this person was like trying to get my page struck. This is an ongoing thing in the Kwame Brown community. So I never really addressed it. I just moved on. But yeah, people have moles in their camp. This is a mole right here. Like, so somebody was like, all right, you see how this bitch go without the teleprompter.
Okay, so I don't take lightly the call. Sorry, guys, I'm a little nervous. Guys. I've been waiting for this moment this whole life, my whole life. I need patience over here.
Miss Tangi, you are right. Technically, she does, but these people are not promoted as what they are. They're promoted as us. They're promoting her like us. And I will say this, unfortunately, I'll be real. This what sucks about all of this. More people from our community relate more to Cardi B than they do even Kamala Harris herself, which is insane. The same thing with Sexy Red, but this woman has babies by black men. So automatically she's going to be more accepted than Kamala Harris, who started off her campaign on I want to be the first black woman president. She leaves off Indian and all the other shit she has. She just left them in the cold. But when she get in the office, that's all gonna come back, in policy and in title. She's gonna be like, when she talked to us, if she become president, it's gonna be like, we. When she talked to the Indians, she's gonna be like we. When she talked to the Asians, it's gonna be we. And it's like you can't be we with all of them. But anyways, they put this woman out there, unfortunately, because you're correct, Miss Tangi. But unfortunately, like for example, when this type of shit plays in Africa, when this shit plays in Asia, they're not gonna think, oh, okay, this is a Latin woman support Kamala. They're gonna be like, Black Cardi B. She has a lot in common with Kamala Harris, but she's more, I guess you could say, on cold because she can fuck my niggas. I hate to put it like that. Nasty.
Patience, where are you, girl? I need patience over here.
Oh, they gonna cut the hell up.
Hold on. How you guys doing tonight? How you guys doing tonight? Are we ready to make history?
I've been waiting for the moment my whole life.
Okay, so I don't take lightly the call. Sorry, guys, I'm a little nervous. Guys. I've been waiting for this moment this whole life.
I've been waiting the moment the whole life. I've been waiting the moment the whole life.
Whole life.
This shit smells, look at motherfucking screen, smell like the Bronx. It does. You can put as much makeup, you can put the biggest veneers you can find on this shit. This shit still smell like the Bronx, man. I've been waiting for the moment my whole life.
I need patience over here. Patience, where are you, girl? I need patience over here. Hold on. How you guys doing tonight? How you guys doing tonight? Are we ready to make history?
Right.
Are we ready to make history?
Get to that right. Not to the left of them. Is y'all with me? Not to the right of them. Is y'all with me? Come on, you done been around these DJs. Come on, you act like you ain't learned some shit, Cardi B. In a little while, she was gonna start going to the left and to the right. To the y'all. Fuck that. And to the right. And to the right. He said she's not all the way there. Right. And she looked like Spot. Yo, that is a good one. That is a good one. I have pointy ears too, though. But her shit is more. It do kind of got that elf look. It got that elf look.
Are we ready to change these 4 years? No. Are we ready to change the next 8 years? Because we're gonna make sure we have Kamala Harris in office for 8 years. Thank you.
Now back to what I was talking. I would have to talk to Cardi B like I talk to these Asian chicks, man. You gotta dumb down your English when you talk to these type motherfuckers. I go eat now. Like you gotta take out some of the adjectives and like cut the words short to talk to motherfuckers like this. Nasty. This shit is crazy. This shit is this is crazy, man. Does this feel like an unreal dream? Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. This shit don't feel real, but unfortunately, this is what we've been handed as Americans. What we've been handed. Only 2 parties of this bullshit. We're gonna get to Trump in a minute, man. Oh boy, we're gonna get to Trump in a minute. So people were complaining. What's up with you, Big Meat Guap? So people have been complaining because all right, this is just not too long ago, right? It's not too long ago. Let me see. I know I had this. Okay, here we go. I've been waiting for this my whole life. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
resume that they send. I don't give a fuck. I'm not endorsing no fucking presidents no more. Because we could fund 2 wars. We could fund 2 wars. Motherfuckers talking about we don't got it, but we got it. Like, we're the greatest nation. No, the fuck we're not. We're going through some shit right now. Like, say it. Say it. We really going through, we really are fucked right now. And yeah, we talking about we could fund 2 wars. That's like a nigga trying to.
This is. They gonna have a robot. Like her look right here, like just this visual look. Forget all the shit she talks. She just ran. She just ran. This might have been like this. How they start talking when it's around that time of the month. Like, you know what I mean? Any of y'all ever live with a woman, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not even talking shit. It's some real shit. You know what I mean? And you know, the women I've gotten the most close with, they actually appreciate when you actually notice this shit right here. They get the rambling and talking like this. And you know, I'll sit there just like this and let her ramble. I'll be like, something is off. Something is off. This broad, this last 3 weeks been so cool, calm, and collective. You know what I mean? Then they start talking like this.
Don't fucking ask me. I don't give a fuck.
They talking to you though.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not endorsing no fucking presidents no more. Because we could fund 2 wars. We could fund 2 wars. Motherfuckers talking about we don't got it, but we got it. Like, we're the greatest nation. No, the fuck we're not. We're going through some shit right now. Like, say it. Say it. We're really going through
And then that's when you stop them from talking. You'd be like, your period about to come. What that got to do with it? But yes. So I always go down exactly like that. But anyway, this is a very robotic look she has visually. I'm willing to put money on the next 5 years. They're going to have a sex bot that look exactly like her. Her look is visual because it don't look real. Robotically, on some Elon Musk shit, her look is doable. Her look is doable. He said, my girl is horny when she on the rag. Yeah, that's another one. I don't want to make this conversation where girls get on the rag. That ain't right. All right. Yeah, that's another one where they get uncontrollably horny and all that. You're like, damn, back up off. What's going on? They get real strong too. They get real strong. Like, oh, you're like, yo, where's all this power coming from? Why are you? Never mind, man. Y'all took the conversation off of where I was bringing it. But anyway, Elon Musk visa expired. Hey, that's something I want to talk about too. Talk about that in a minute. Really. But she really looks like a robot here. Like, this don't look real. That's what I'm saying. Like, robotically, this is doable. This kind of looks like AI. Is it me, or does this not sort of look like this is some AI shit right here? This looks like AI to me. This shit don't look real, man. Like, almost like some Pinocchio shit.
We're the greatest nation. No, the fuck we're not. We're going through some shit right now. Like, say it. Say it. We're really going through. We really are fucked right now. And yeah, we talking about
like a robot.
We could fund 2 wars.
That like a
and
robot.
Yeah, we talking
right
about
there.
we.
Look.
You right now.
Tell me that's not a robot.
And yeah.
Yo, I'm starting to believe this MK Ultra shit, man. That don't even look real right there. Hey, somebody in the comment section, I know I got some conspiracy theory nuts up in here. Somebody in the comment section, tell me, like, when the original Cardi B died. Because that does not look real right there. And I'm not one of them, like, yeah, they said, what, was she malfunctioned? Yeah, something don't look right about this. Something looks off. I didn't mean, look, ladies, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make this about the rag and all that. I'm going to put that on myself. Not in the comment section. That's because we're in our relation mode. And once our period is, the hormones go back to normal, we fine. Like, I didn't need to. I apologize. I apologize, okay? I apologize straight from the heart. I apologize. Anyway, I need one of y'all to tell me when the original Cardi B died. Because this shit does not look real. This look like some, I don't know, man. This don't look real. It looks like some, I
really are fucked right now.
That don't look real.
And yeah, we talking about
that don't look real. And it looked like, yeah, Big Meat Guap said it. It looked like it was sort of some type of malfunction or glitch for a second. Like still processing. That's what it looked like.
Right now.
Still processing, buffering.
And yeah, we talking about we could fund 2 wars. That's like a nigga trying to front like, yeah, I got the money to support 2 bitches, but you really don't. Y'all talk about y'all don't fucking y'all don't make negotiation with the odds. Well, y'all need to sit the fuck down with these people and find find agreement. No, we cannot fund these fucking wars. We can't. Keep it a bean. We can't. This is fucking crazy. And then so, like, you know what? I told myself this week, like, yo, the internet right now is too dark because celebrity drama, of course, we love it. We infuse with it. We watch it, but it's like, yo,
Max Headroom. Right. That was the first. Nobody talks about him. You know what? I do a documentary about him. That was like the first AI, like I don't think there was one before Max Headroom. I grew up in that time. I think it was Coca-Cola, right? That was like the first AI personality that ever popped off. They might bring that dude back. They might bring that dude back. I remember Max Headroom though. I might have to do something on Max Headroom.
Oh, that's little of what's really going on in the world right now. That's nothing compared to what's going on in the world right now. The world is in fucking shambles.
Now, the thing she got going in her favor is she's very down to earth. I will give her that. You know, she is very down to earth. But there's nothing changed politically since she did this speech. Only thing that probably changed is they wrote her a check. Max Headroom was on MTV. Yeah, he was on MTV, but I also think that he was he might not have been the only one. We might be talking about 2 different ones. The blonde hair, we might be talking about different ones. Anyway, I remember that next guy. I could have swore he was with Coca-Cola also. Coke, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was with Coke. I don't know about the MTV shit. I remember him from trying to sell everybody Coca-Cola. That's where I remember him from. I don't know about. He probably did do something on MTV. Let me see. All right, so Donald Trump had an issue with his mic today, and this is how he handled it. Boy, oh boy, we're in bad condition as a country. We are. Let's see what this guy. Oh wow.
But I don't ask for much. The only thing I ask for is a good mic. And this is the second time today that this happened. So now if I were the president and, you know, like a dopey guy like this Kelly, the guy's a total moron, and that happened, I'd fire him and everybody would say, gee, I'm such a bad person. You're not bad. You fire people. When, for instance, the generals that destroyed us in Afghanistan, every one of them should have been fired. Hello? I don't think so. Hello? Is that better?
The crazy thing about it is, it sounded like the quality of the mic got worse on the second one. But that's probably just me. Hey, some dude named Vinny, I just wanted to tell you, you goofy, you waited 10 minutes in subscriber mode. You waited 10 minutes just to come on here and say that dumbass shit. What a goofy. He sat there and waited 10 minutes to say that shit. Just to say you feel like my haircut makes you feel like you want to get some. Yo, this clip is for you.
Get better.
Clip is for you.
That's terrible. Is that better back there? Is that yes or no? What crap? The only thing I ask for is a mic. You don't have to give me, I don't even need a stage. I don't give it.
Vinny, you came here for this, huh? You came here for this. That's what you came in here for. All right, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna disappear and give you some personal time with Trump. I'm gonna disappear and give you some personal time. I think this is the part that you wanted to see right here.
Damn. Give me a good mic. And I went through 2 of these today. And it knocks the hell out of your throat. But so far I'm doing okay, right?
What?
Okay. Is that better? Yeah.
What?
And did you notice I came in today, I said, and you know, this is after 4 of these things. I've been, in all fairness, I mean, I'm a human being, right? I come in, and here's the problem. I said, oh man, it's too low. I said, it's too low. So I had to go.
Hey, can anybody understand? Like, can anybody explain to me what he was trying to, like, what did he do that for? What was that? Like, what was the point of him doing that? I just don't get it. That's why I tell y'all, like, the stuff that most of y'all people are like, oh, I'm voting for Trump and all that because of this side and oh, the Democrats and the LGBTQ and this is that and the four. I tell you, that don't matter. That shit ain't going nowhere. That shit ain't going nowhere. He said to show that the mic ain't working. So, first of all, he had bars leading up to that. He had bars leading up to that point right there. He started talking about, man, this shit start fucking up the back of your throat. Like, now I'm not with that pause stuff, but to me, it just seemed like he was virtue signaling. That's just me. That's just me. All right. And look, let me say something, man, because I know I got a lot of young niggas that come to my page now, man. Them young niggas, they be on that stuff. That's the stuff that they like. Look, I don't have no problem with the LGBTQ community. I just have a preference of what I like to put myself in front of. All right. That's it. That's all. If I know this is coming or that is coming, or this is more, you know, this has a lot of A, B, and C involved in it, you know, alphabet, then yeah, I don't like really, oh, I can't believe, you know, I can't believe they putting this out. I'm not one of those folks. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what they got going on there. I'm not going to give that any attention. I'm going to go over something here with something I enjoy. It's just a preference. I don't have anything against it, right? But so I know how y'all young niggas is. Oh, this nigga got a problem with sucking dick. Oh, nigga. Yeah. That's where, look, I love being youthful. I love keeping my youthful appearance. But that's when I don't have no problem telling y'all, yeah, I'm an old nigga. I'm an old nigga. I don't have no problem with Tyler, the Creator, saying all that stuff. When I hear it, I just don't want to hear it. You'll never make me feel like there's something wrong with me because I don't want to be around that stuff. You'll never make me feel like that. Okay, I'm an old nigga. That's just what it is, then. You know, but yeah, them young motherfuckers. Oh, he talking about the problem with sucking dick? Oh, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah. I'm getting old. Yeah. Yep. That's the shit they're trying to pull in Hollywood, though. Like it's something wrong with you if you don't want to be around that shit. Like it's a problem with you. Now what they doing now is they flipping it to, oh, he done got old. Yeah, nigga, I done got old, yo. I'm having back problems. I can't do that. That's pause. But you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm getting old, nigga. My knees. Oh, damn, I can't even do the knees. Yeah, nigga, I'm getting old. My elbows hurt. Yeah, I'm getting old. Anyway, this man jumping off the roof. I guess he's trying to get them young voters. It's for y'all, Generation Z.
Way too low.
What?
Way too low. So I walk in, I said, shit, there's nothing worse than I walk in like this and I'm, did you notice? I was bending over like this.
Hey, I know what you're doing. Let me get you out of here. You slithering snake. I know exactly what you're doing. No longer afraid. I know exactly what you're doing. You see, let me tell you how them folks. Let me tell you how them folks are. Let me tell you how much of slithering snakes they are, and that's why I tell y'all, don't be telling people what we talking about in here. I'll come on here and I'll tell y'all what an acronym mean one time. Those of y'all that got it, y'all got it. Y'all don't have to explain to these people in the comment section. These people are slithering, slimy snakes. It's a guy in the comment section this whole time talking about, yeah, I support your hatred of the Filipino community. We ain't said nothing about the Filipino. That's them trying to tell the algorithm I'm in here talking negative about Filipinos. Because they ain't got nothing better else to do. They don't have nothing better else. I'm glad that I'm big of a threat to them when they got to do that. Motherfucker in here the whole time talking about, oh, man, I support your hatred of Filipinos. You fucking PFD. Nobody in here talking about them. Take your bitch ass and go create another account, come back so I can block that one too.
Hello. And then everybody says, is there something wrong with his back? What the hell is wrong with that guy?
Damn, man. I'm trying
They're
to
saying he's cognitively impaired and physically impaired. There's something wrong with them all because I have guys that are stupid back there. All right. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, right? What a shame. But we're going to come back. I'm going to give you a free performance back in that corner. You got a bad area back there.
What?
But I think this is better. I think it's probably better.
What? Yo, man. Yo, this was weird. What? This was weird. This was weird. I don't know I don't know what he was trying to get out of that. I mean, if I talked to him off the scenes and he was like, you know, yeah, I did that for the young voters. Okay, I get it. They into that. They into that. No offense, y'all, but yeah, I'm getting old. I'm not into that shit. That's what. Yeah, yes, that's what we're talking about. A presidential candidate that's supposed to be Republican. And he didn't even relate it. A lot of y'all gonna disagree with this or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I would even have gotten the cue that he was making if he was related to Kamala Harris. It had nothing to do with her. I used to work at the STD clinic, man. That's why I try to tell y'all, it don't matter how certain folks look of certain backgrounds. To me, all of them, can do some branch under the nose stuff. Because like so many of them came into the office and was talking about all kinds of stuff that they was doing. And these are people that I wouldn't, like banker looking cats, all kinds, like people I wouldn't expect to even be like that. You always hear them talk about undercover brothers. You never hear nobody talk about them. And with their community, there is no face for that. I don't care how they look. I don't care how fat. I don't care how Christian they come off to be. I don't care how white nationalist they come off to be. I don't care how masculine bodybuilder type they come off to be. I just can't see none of them like turning down certain stuff. Like I've seen too many of them, way more in the office talking that stuff that was undercover than black guys. Way more. Say he was having technical difficulties. You got to be joking. He was having technical difficulties. You got to be joking. I'm about to play that again. You got to be you over here trolling, LS. You trolling. This man found a way to have technical difficulties to like show off him like doing him. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't get that was a reach. That was a reach. That was a reach right there. I don't look. I called out Kendrick Lamar with that interview. I'm gonna call out Trump. When y'all gonna need me one day. Y'all gonna need me one day. But yeah, I'm calling everybody out, man. I'm calling everybody out. It don't matter. I'm calling them all out. If I came on here and did something like that, y'all will be talking shit about me. So what's the difference? I tell you, these motherfuckers running for president doing shit like this. Hold on, let me go on my second. Say hi to them. Oh shit. Anyway, on to the next. This is what I want to say about let me see. I do have something else to show you. This is about Trump and the election, but I might have something to share with y'all about Jay-Z. I might have something to share with y'all. It's a court document that's being passed around about this guy. Somebody sent it to me. In fact, I think after this, I am going to show y'all some stuff. Somebody sent me this document. And yeah, Medusa got it right. Hey, man, hit the like button. No. Y'all good. Y'all good. Here on the other one. That's good. I mean, y'all good. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to look, and I still like Kendrick Lamar. Everything I said on there is a fact. I still like Kendrick Lamar. And, you know, I'm just preparing y'all for some BS if it were to come. And I was nice to Kendrick Lamar. Like, I heard people talk about Prince and stuff, and yeah, you could. That's probably the only person I can relate him to is Prince, because it was shit that, if I remember, it took me a week to put that video out because I didn't want to do it. That video only really took 4 hours to edit. I was editing like 5 minutes a day. I was taking 5. I didn't want to do the video when I should have just did it and put it out there. But I was nice to kid. He has like, it was like some stuff that he was wearing. I was like, man, I'm not gonna do that to this brother, man. Like, he had a blouse. He had a see-through blouse on that I did not put in that. I purposely did not put it in that video. I purposely did not put it in that video, man, because I like him. And people like to relate him to you know what I mean? He ain't jumped off the roof yet. He hasn't jumped off the roof yet. Technically, maybe technically, but it will be like assuming some behind the scenes shit that it really ain't fair to assume. But he has some outfits out there that was questionable. But his time he's a generation after mine. So one thing that is true about that interview he did is that, yeah, the generation after me, they are like shit. They are embracing their feminine side more than my generation, whatever that means. But yeah. He said there's a video going around of white people. Man, I don't know. Matter of fact, we gonna go into this real quick. They keep trying to relate our shit to the immigration shit. And there is something that is this it right here? I think this is it. There is something that there is something the Republicans are calling out. Okay, I wanted to make sure this was the right page. There is something the Republicans are calling out as far as they're saying that they're trying to bring these illegal immigrants into swing states. That's why. And see, look, this is happening this was happening before. That's why whenever you see them, they what they're doing is slick. They try to say requiring IDs to vote, that they putting it on our back. And they're putting it on our elders' back, meaning that, oh, there's a lot of old black people that can't go and get their ID, and you're doing this and asking for IDs is racist. No, how is asking for an ID to vote racist? They're building up, and that's my biggest problem with the Democrat community. I don't think the Republican community is the answer. We're just fucked, and that's what makes me different than the whole FBA community, because I know that not the whole FBA community, but yeah, that culture, because that's more far right. ADOS is far left. I'm learning all this shit. And the FBA community on the far right, that more tends to lean more towards the Republicans, and them people don't like us. And a lot of times I'd rather deal with people that openly don't like us than deal with someone that's just using us, using us for whatever they can get out of us, when not really giving us no rewards for this shit. So I get that, but the Republicans, they make sure they don't give you a good answer to this shit. They make sure they don't give you a good answer to this shit. Now, for example, like Elon Musk is full of shit. And I really did like Elon Musk, but I'm seeing from this election that he's full of shit. He claimed that he went and brought X because he didn't like what the Democrats were doing with the platform, and he felt that he wanted to be more freedom of speech. Now, I rarely agree with the Rev 22s, but the Rev 22s were calling them out saying, nah, man, you really doing this because you want racist people to be allowed to say what they want to say. And I ain't gonna lie, I rarely agree with the Rev 22, but I'm starting to think that they're right. And what I mean by that is, yeah, he is a PFD. He is a PFD. If that's why you brought, if that's why you actually brought that to it could be freedom of speech. Everything you post on there, you're the biggest. Your post on X means more than anybody posts. You own it. I mean, you're manually going on X promoting Republicans. So you're if it was what you said it was supposed to be, then you wouldn't be on there leaning to either side. Like for example, I say we don't do no echo chambers in here. Can't nobody say I've leaned more to any one side in this. I've dogged out Kamala. I've dogged out Trump. I've dogged both of them out. Can't nobody on here say, oh, you've been trying to get people to vote Trump. Now, there is a thing with Kamala that I don't like, that she herself hasn't expressed, but everybody that follows her expresses that. And I know how spirituality works. That means it's within her because she's amping up a certain type of people, and it's anti-black men. Those are the type of people that's uplifting her. It's anti-black men. And I'm not even talking about white people. I'm talking about anti-black men in our community. And when I mean anti-black men, I mean anti-traditional black men. Right? Most of the people that I see supporting Kamala Harris is a lot of openly black fruity guys, which is okay, but that what they need out of society ain't the same thing I need out of society. And it's a lot of very radical pro-black women, and they're like, I hate to say this, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. The more I research a lot of these pro-black women, independent women groups, especially politically, when you really look inside what they're doing, it's like a combination of uplifting each other and almost like preparing themselves for some type of imaginary war against black men. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. And I'm gonna get to this right here, but I got to get this out. No. I got to say this. It's like this unspoken imaginary war going on in the Democratic Party with the women in that party. We already know the gay niggas in that party don't like us unless they can turn us out. We already know that. They was real mad when I said something about Kendrick and all that. They unless they can turn one of us out, they don't like us. We already know that. But the other part about it that ain't nobody really talking about is this a big group of LGBTQ women in there. Don't nobody care about them. You want to eat box? Okay, I don't care. You have the right to eat box. Okay. But it's like they're gathering each other up and they're uplifting each other, which is no problem with uplifting each other. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like they got like this war that they're preparing for, which scares me. It's like this war, and it's not against nobody. It's not against white folks. It's not against tethers, right? It's not against none of that. It's against us. And I'll even prove it to you. This whole, I'm gonna say these last 2 months, they've been talking down to us. They even had fruity ass Barack Obama come out there and talk down to us. Wait, what is it about you niggas? I hear that you niggas got a problem that y'all actually are saying that you might not want to vote for Kamala. What is up with you niggas? They actually had Barack Obama talking against this. And when you look at the numbers, it's like 75% black men voting for Kamala. What more do you want? It better be 100%. But you're not fooling me. You're not fooling me. It's like this imaginary war. And there ain't no excuse for this. Look, if you want to put an excuse out there, Kevin Samuels is dead, folks. He's gone. He wasn't really that big to make no big effect like that anyway. He's a YouTuber. I don't know where this energy is coming from, and I'm just gonna say this. If she happened to win and it turned into that, those group of people, they will be my enemy because you now become a tool of white supremacy. Fuck all that. We got the same color and all that. No. Once you become a tool of white supremacy, oh, that's it. You're my enemy. So that I will say that part scares me. It scares me. It does. But hey, y'all want to become a tool of white supremacy? I'm gonna send you because it ain't that hard. We from the same community. Just like y'all know all of our weaknesses and all the bullshit on us, we know all y'all weaknesses and all the bullshit on y'all too. But this shit is really unnecessary. So yeah, you know, there was a point where I told people, and I'm still gonna say that, if you don't want to vote for Kamala and you a black man, it's okay. I'm not gonna call you a house nigga, but I'm not gonna openly go on there and act like Trump likes me either. That's ignorance. The truth of the matter is, especially if you're a straight black male, we cook anywhere it go. We're cooked anywhere it go. The only difference is we all may be cooked under Trump, which I think will bring forth more solidarity. I'm spitting some real honest shit. I think it'll bring forth more solidarity, but under Kamala, all of us are not cooked. Branch under the nose black, you're not cooked. Traditional black, blacks with any type of spirituality or religious beliefs, you are cooked. You are cooked, man and woman. You're cooked. Because I even noticed that another thing is they dogging the shit out of conservative women. They are dogging the shit. Candace Owens don't count. Candace Owens is a tool, folks. She's a tool. She sways with the wind. She's not a friend of our community. She's a tool. And we should utilize her as a tool. When she says something positive, we should uplift her and be like, yeah, you're still not one of us. When she says something negative, we should drag her like a harlot. Because she's a tool. She's a tool. That's all she is. She's a flat out tool. And you use a tool. When the tool can work for you, you use it to get, you use the tool. When the tool is starting to speak against you, bam, you destroy the tool. It's a tool. I'll dress you again when you're working in my favor. She's a tool, right? But I also noticed, though, that these Democratic branch under the nose folks, and when I say branch under the nose, they when they hear me say branch under the nose, little young niggas, oh, he's talking about that gay shit. And really, that's no disrespect. Branch under the nose is from the Bible, and that's the way they explain people that was doing those acts. You put the branch under the nose, right? Anytime you say something that's against that, unless you damn near want to take dick in the mouth in that axe, you can't be against something, or you can't have a preference of something without being against it, which is also some ignorant shit from their side. If that's the case, then I'll always be against it. If I got to do gay acts to be pro-gay, then I'll always be against it. It shouldn't be like that, right? But those folks that got that shit going on and all that, they drag conservative women. They drag them. Women, like, they almost like they upset that some of these women have been married a long time. Like, it's like they're upset at that. I don't really get it, but yeah, man. Anyway, let's keep going. So there's this theory out there, which I'm not totally against, but it's this theory out there that they're pushing these illegal immigrants to swing states. And going back to what I said, that's why, yeah, they should. First of all, they talking bad about our old folks. Like, our old folks don't know how to go to the DMV and get themselves some type of ID. Like, if one of them asked us, like, we so much are brutes. If one of them asked us, the majority of us, especially men, the majority of us will go out of our way to help our elders to go to the DMV and get their ID. We have nonprofit groups that will pick people up from the senior citizen homes and take them to do stuff like that. And I'm gonna tell you what, I ain't gonna talk too harsh on there, because there are certain topics that will make me cry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in America right now, but I will be coming back in these next few months. But I have done comedy shows in senior citizen facilities, and I know me myself, if I ever got a call from somebody in those facilities that needed help or something, I'll be there to help them. Because that's the group that we don't talk about a lot, and they're dear to my heart. And I've done a lot of shows there free of charge. And if anything, I can't wait to get back to comedy and start booking those shows again, because these are people that maybe they fell out with their family, maybe their whole family is dead, but there's nobody for them. And, you know, they would love for you just to come in there and talk to them. They would love for you to just come in there and talk to them. And if any of y'all ever really want to do some work in the community and really like doing charity work in the community and you don't know where to start, it's always going to be a place for senior citizen living where those people are looking for friends and those people are looking for people to talk to. All right. And when I have the time, I never have a problem going there, even if it's 2 hours out of my day, just to sit down with one of them, play a game with one of them, or talk to them, because a lot of them don't have no family. And I think it kind of touches my soul because I don't want to end up like them. I don't. I would like to help them as much as I can while I'm on earth, but I don't want to end up. I don't know how they got like that. Oh, I do know, you know, some of them, you know, just decided to not have no kids or fell out with their family or the whole family died. It's not like one reason. Some of them, their kids just like, I don't feel like dealing with you. I'm just gonna put you in a home and their kids can be taking care of them. You know, I don't think I would ever do that to my mother. I don't, you know, some people's parents come up with Alzheimer's and all that. And I feel like as tough as it may be, you know, there was a moment, you know, I'm not best friends with my mom. I love my mom. I do, you know, and there was a moment where I could not take care of myself, where my mother took care of me. And I feel like it's just me. I'm not mad at any of y'all that put y'all. Some of it is hard. Some of them get dementia, so I'm not judging you know. But I just feel like I would never put my mom in a home, you know, for somebody that don't know her to take care of her. But some people do that. And if you're ever looking to do some charity work, you can go to a senior citizen place, and they always looking for people to help them. Always. Anyway, let's go to this. So this is a real conversation they having, and Joe Rogan. As much as those are not my folks, like Joe Rogan and them, like I know them behind the scenes. They don't like black people. That just is what it is. Like it is what it is. We don't have enough people in our community like Joe Rogan to ask us serious questions, and part of it ain't because of I don't think we really had personalities out there, and all the personalities we do have out there are compromised, like Charlemagne the God. You know, you already know he paid off. But somebody that asks the real questions behind for our community. I don't think, no offense to Shannon Sharp, I don't think Shannon Sharp is politically aware enough, you know, and all the rest of the people we have in our community that could do this have grifting asterisks by their name, like to be trusted like that. So maybe I'll become this person one day to do this. But we need somebody to ask these kind of questions, real questions, you know.
First Democrats saying, hey, though, we need a secure border. It's a significant issue. And if I thought there was any kinds of issues, and I've been very vigilant throughout, I've been actively.
So what he's doing is he's asking a senator on the Democrats on, are they moving millions of illegal immigrants to swing states for granting them amnesty? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a quick second in a minute. If they just so happen to stop this stream, don't leave. I'll be right back. I don't think they will, but I mean, lately you just never know. But he's about to talk about how this playbook that the Democratic group is doing.
First Democrats saying, hey, though, we need a secure border. It's a significant issue. And if I thought there was any kinds of issues, and I've been very vigilant throughout, I've been actively involved in those kinds of things, and I've never witnessed those kinds of a thing.
But what do you mean by issues? Like what kind of issues you're talking about? You talking about people letting people in order to get votes?
Well, it's not. There's not that level kinds. I don't think there's that level kinds of organization.
But there is an organization that's moving these people to swing states. There's a significant number of these people that are illegal immigrants that have made their way to swing states. And then there's been calls for amnesty. There's been calls for allowing these people to have a pathway to citizenship and allow them to vote. The fear that a lot of people have is that this is a coordinated effort to.
Now, I usually don't cover videos with Joe Rogan or anything like that, but it just comes to the tool shit. He's a tool right now. When they start talking the way that asking questions that we want to hear and start talking the way that we need people to talk, They become a tool. And there's nothing wrong with using these cats as a tool. They're a tool right now.
To take these people that you're allowing to come into the country, then you're providing them with all sorts of services like food stamps and housing and setting them up,
Well,
and then providing a pathway to amnesty. And then you would have voters that would be significantly voting towards the Democrats because they're the people that enabled them to come into the country in the first place and provided them with those services. This is a big fear that people have, and that you're rigging this system and that this will turn all these states into essentially locked blue like California is.
Well,
Now, wait. Now I'm gonna let him answer. Of course, I'm gonna let him answer. That's the reason why we're doing all this. First, I wanted to change the speed on this because I feel like they're about to stop this stream any second. Whew. I keep looking in the comment section. Feel like they're about to stop this stream any second. All right. This is something that they don't talk about a lot. And this is stupid though. This is a good theory, and I think there's some truth to this theory, but a lot of y'all, I'm pretty sure if some of them in here, they'll tell you. The stupid part about it is the people from these countries, a lot of times, they're all from Catholic countries. So the one thing that makes me laugh about this theory is a lot of these people come in this country and they still end up voting Republican anyway. I put up a video. Did you see how many Puerto Ricans went on there and was like, yeah, I'm still voting for Trump? I know for a fact the Latin community thinks that if they identify as white, that's what they are. Every now and then they get that moment that Puerto Rico got, and it hurts their soul so much. I love it. It hurts their souls so much because they believe as long as the white people are not talking stuff about them and they talking stuff about us, they think that they're accepted like them. That's what they do. They think that they're one of them when they don't understand. Listen, baby, they don't talk about you because you're not that big of a threat to them. That's why they don't talk about y'all. They don't like y'all either. Y'all don't, trust me, I'm not bragging. Y'all don't want the smoke that we got. I can't even have them on my goddamn live stream. I have to put on subscribers on because they'll fill the live stream up with all kind of hateful shit. All kind of hateful shit they'll fill the live stream up because I come from a group of people that's a real threat to them. Baby, you're not a threat to them like that. That's why they don't talk shit about y'all that much. Now, every now and then, they let you in on the private conversations they have where they think that y'all trash too. And y'all get so hurt. But I be keeping files on all you niggas, man. Oh, y'all don't ride. You ain't gonna hear no Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans are Puerto Ricans. Some of them, yeah, they like to be included with us when it's convenient. Like, nah, they Puerto Ricans, right? Same thing with Mexicans. Mexicans, oh, they the worst. Oh my God, they the worst. Woo! They the worst. They really think that if they say that they're white and they vote white, then they are white. And they think since white people are cool with them, right? There's a reason why white people are way more cool with them than they are with us. They think that they're accepted. No, they know for me to pick some strawberries in there, they're gonna have to pay me $30, $35 an hour. They pay you niggas $2.50 an hour. And that's the deal that y'all made. Then when y'all get mad, y'all like to talk and y'all like to relate what y'all going through with our ancestors. And I will never let y'all do that because your ancestors had a chance to get involved. Y'all stayed below the border and said it's no safe. No safe. They hang back. Y'all waited till all the work was done and start jumping over the fences and doing all that shit after the work was done. I don't care about that. Oh, this used to be Mexico. Y'all sold it off. I've been to Mexico. Mexico is beautiful. You can do the same shit in Mexico that you're doing in America. You come to take money out of the economy. Economy that you didn't help build to get like that. So anyways, that is right. Time does go back tonight. So what time is it? It should be midnight right now, right? Is it 12:14? Anyway, let's get back to this guy. I'm gonna let him speak. where we left off is, hey, are y'all putting these immigrants in these swing states to get Democratic votes? Let's see what he says.
Immigration is always going to be a tough issue in our nation. You know, I had as a professor in grad school, Alan Simpson, and he was a United States senator. He was Wyoming, and he was actually a pro-choice Republican. I mean, how rare that would be. Well, it doesn't exist now. And he said, you are never going to have any meaningful immigration kinds of legislation. He's like, because both sides, that's useful for them, and it's going to be back and forth. And he said that 25 years ago.
Useful meaning the debate, having it always some
yeah,
political
it's
talking
useful
point.
for one side or the other. It's
Right.
useful, and he said they were never going to be, and he said that in 1999.
Mhm.
And I voted for the border deal, and that went down, and that's, I mean, he said that 25 years ago, and that was absolutely true now, that they had an opportunity to do a comprehensive border, bipartisan, and that went down because Trump he declared that's a bad deal after it was negotiated with the other side.
But didn't that deal also involve amnesty? And didn't that deal also involve a significant number of illegal aliens being allowed into the country every year? I think it was 2 million people. So it's still the same sort of situation. And their fear is exactly what I talked about, that these people will be moved.
Wait a minute. Why would you allow 2 million? Wait, why would you allow 2 million illegal immigrants in the country? And see, this is the thing. They're not going to stop doing this until some innocent white folks die. That's just the truth. They're not going to put a hold on this until some innocent white folks die. And then they're going to be like, well, how did he get in here? Got through on the border. Innocent black folks have already died over this. Innocent black folks have already died. Oh, them Compton folks ain't tell y'all? The gang? K-Dot, they didn't tell y'all? They was going, them Mexican gangs was shooting innocent black families in Compton out of Compton. Now Compton is mostly Mexican. They've been doing this for a while. But then I know it was like some 3 white women died and their names became big for the elections. And I'm totally with that. If you got to send a message and y'all saying this immigration is a problem, and y'all want to point out these 3 the 3 innocent white beautiful girls that died, I don't care as long as they but the thing is, I know they're never going to solve this immigration problem because it's not a problem for them. It's working the way that it's supposed to. It's not broken. Y'all y'all asking them to break it. It's the opposite. Y'all not asking them to fix it. Y'all asking them to break bullshit that they doing.
To swing states, and that will be used to essentially rig those states and turn them blue forever.
Well, I'm not really sure if that's what's in play. I think it's really it's important that we have to have an honest conversation.
But doesn't that seem logical though? If you have a significant number of people that are being moved into swing states that have come across the border illegally, and then you provided them with all these services, you provided them with food stamps, EBT, you provided them with housing. You could, if you gave those people amnesty and allow those people to vote, and it was very organized, you're talking about 75,000 votes over a few counties that switched everything over to the Republicans. You could see how you import 10 million people over the course of 4 years illegally, and then move a significant number of them to swing states, and then provide them with all these services, and then give them a path to citizenship. You could essentially rig those states.
Undeniably, immigration is changing our nation. I mean, I haven't spent a lot of time in Texas, but it's very clear that immigration has remade Texas, and I think
now. They've only been talking about this recently because they feel like they might lose votes because of this. But they haven't been bringing this shit up because it's only been affecting our neighborhood. And the rich white people love these folks. Not love them like who they are as people. They love them because of the prices. Some of these people in LA, I know for a fact, some of these people, these Mexican nannies, are not raising their own family and are getting paid to raise somebody else's family. Now they will sit here and go on here and complain and all that, but I'm going to tell y'all and this is in every field. I'm going to say this in every field. We do not need we do not need cheap immigration work here in America. We don't. I can prove it to you right now. What it is what y'all doing is business, illegal immigrants. And the business goes against you, but you can't relate your shit to people that actually put in the fucking work. And what I mean by that is, you see the prices out there that people are charging for nanny work. So you put your prices so low where can't nobody say no, right? And then when they hire you as a nanny, you start talking about how you not getting really paid enough. You're the one that set the fucking price there. If you left and never came back, there will be other people that they're going to hire to do those nanny positions that they're going to have to pay more. You know why? Go to New York. You hardly see any Latin people sitting in our nannies. You see a mix. You see Latin people. You'll see some immigrant white people. You see a lot of Africans. I see more African immigrants that are nannies in New York than anybody. And New York folks and LA folks, rich folks, got the same type of money. Same thing with the strawberry fields. If y'all didn't show up, it will probably be 1 or 2 seasons where the strawberry industry be fucked up. But then those owners gonna have to hire people and they gonna have to pay them the right amount of money. There you go. Somebody beat me to it. Y'all fucking the market up. You ain't slaves. You're bad negotiators. Ain't nobody making you come over here. You ain't no fucking slave. You don't know what it is to be no slave. You're bad negotiators. That's what you are. You fucking the whole market up. Anyway, I should go on to another topic. Let me see. Where we at? An hour? Should I go on this topic? It's very unrelated. It's related to the page, but it ain't related to what we've been talking about. So I've gotten some legal documents. I might do this right now and just stop the stream after that and use it as an upload. I might do that. That might be a good idea. I'm done with all this bullshit right here. We got like another, these next 2-3 days, of course, I'm gonna be doing a lot more political topics. But I did get this because I don't like ignoring shit. And I don't know if I should start a whole another live stream for this. But somebody literally about an hour before I did this stream, when I was setting this stream up, somebody sent me some documents about some court filings on Jay-Z. And it pissed me off, all right, when I got these documents. It really pissed me off. And the reason why it pissed me off is because, like, maybe one day, maybe somebody might actually file some real shit on Jay-Z, right? But when you're doing shit like what this person is doing, here, I'm just going, since I talked about it, I'm just going to have to show y'all. Let me. Yeah, I see somebody say, don't mistake me. I like and respect you, but the hair throws me off. I don't know why I didn't throw you all the way off my live stream. Or maybe you just wanted me to acknowledge that I saw that. Okay, I see it. It ain't got to throw you off now. I know in a minute the sign will go up and tell you to go to the next one. Like, go to the next. And once again, I still don't understand people that wait 10 minutes to tell somebody that. No, I'm not gay. All right. And no, I'm not down for that, because I know a lot of y'all men, that's what y'all be looking at. If my hair comes off like that to you, that's your fault. If you look at a banana and it comes off as dick to you, that's your fault. If you see my hair and you start thinking about dick, that's because dick is on your mind. When I got my hair like this, I did not think about dick. You know, and what I want to say is that's projecting. I'm going to stop y'all cats from projecting on here. Straight up. I'm going to stop y'all cats from projecting on here. I am. The only people it would make sense that will look at my hair and start thinking about dick is women. I'm sorry. They've been dealing with it their whole lives. It makes sense. If you are a dude and you see my hair, it makes you start thinking about dick, you telling on yourself. You telling on yourself. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to show y'all this. And I want to show y'all this because, no, it ain't no pause on my side. It ain't no pause on my side. It's pause on their side. Ain't no pause on my side. That's what they relating shit to. Ain't no pause on my side. Pause them. Ain't no pause me. Hold on. I'm tired of men coming on here, gay men coming on here. That's what it is. It's gay men. And I don't have a problem with gay men coming on here talking like that. But it's like, well, I have a problem with them coming on here talking like that. I don't have a problem with them coming on here. I have a problem with them coming on here talking like that. Like, that's what it is. It's gay men. Like, so let me show y'all something. And I want to show y'all this because I'm gonna show y'all this real time too. I want to show y'all this because if and when some stuff comes out about Jay-Z, y'all not doing the internet a favor. And I want to do this because I think, because this person sent it to me and a lot of other big time YouTubers. I did something that I know these other dudes ain't gonna do, and I don't want anybody to come to my page fall victim to these clickbait. And because I know I could have easily set up a whole live stream on here and said, "Oh, somebody filed paperwork against Jay-Z," right? Somebody done filed paperwork against Jay-Z, knowing when I did my own personal research that it's clear what these folks are doing. And I can't stand this shit because it fucks up journalism. And then it has rumors being passed around. You know, you'll have people coming on my page talking about Jay-Z this, Jay-Z is that, and they don't really have nothing to stand on. And then they'll bring up shit like this, and it's like they ain't did their research, right? They have not done their research. Here we go. Let me see if I can see present. I'm trying to figure out how to present this to y'all. Maybe I can go on my email. That's probably the better way to do it, is the email. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this is the better way right here. Okay, bam. All right, here we go. I'm about to show y'all. I need you to follow me real quick. Because this is the bullshit that I don't like. Because they got me. I was a victim of this. You remember all that TDJ shit? Yeah, I'm going to say right now I fell victim to that. They still ain't came with all that shit that they said against TDJs. And yeah, it's true. It's true. I made some money off this shit. I made about a good 2-3 grand off that TDJ story. Maybe I should continue to do stuff like that. You know, you make money. But I just don't want to be a page like that. I don't. Because you never know when you'll get big to the point where people could become lucrative off of spreading lies about you, and you'll really have nothing to revert back to because that's how you got big. You got big from telling lies. I see people going through it now, and they're having I see DJ Academics going through it. That's why he became an alcoholic. It's hard because it's like, you know, he fights back at it every chance he gets, but he can only do with so much fighting back. Because it's like, dude, you were doing the same shit, right? I don't want to be no one like that, okay? So here we go. Let's check this out. Yeah, well, I'm moving past all that other shit, man. If y'all new to my page, I talk shit. I do. Like I talk like this in my regular life. You've been on here long enough, you know, this don't mean that I'm mad or upset. This is just how I talk my shit. This is how my mama talks shit to me. This is how my brothers talk shit to me. I like getting on stage every now and then and rap battle talking shit like this. This is just how I talk. But let's keep going. Okay, so I got this. Right? The U.S. District Court, Northern District of Illinois, right? United States of America. Case number. This is something to keep track of. So let's go down. So on May 30th, 2023, a confidential source observed a group of 4 individuals walking near 468 Moxy Ave and Moxy Projects of Brooklyn. Amongst the group was a tall, light-skinned male identified as Ronnie Bo. CS1 noted the group was engaged in casual conversation when an unexpected gunshot was fired. Right? Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Let me go back. Let me put this up. Wish I could make that bigger, but y'all probably can see. So here you go. Let's go back. Among the group was a tall, light-skinned black male, later identified as Ronnie Bo. CS1 noted the group was engaged in casual conversation when an unexpected gunshot was fired. Upon hearing the gunshot, matter of fact, hold on. Let me change the title of this. Let me change the title of this stream real quick. Because I don't want people to come in here thinking something else. I'm about to change the title of this real fast. Jay-Z documents. Jay-Z court documents filed. One day I'm gonna have an assistant that can do that right on air. Hold on. Jay-Z court documents filed. I should change the thumbnail too, but I ain't make it, so I'm just gonna have to do it like this. Jay-Z court documents filed. All right, let me save that. Okay, so that's been saved. All right, let me get back to this. Give y'all a chance. He said, did I write this? No, I didn't write this. Somebody sent this to me. Y'all, you funny. He said, did you write this? No, I'm about to show you. No, I can even show you the email. I don't want to put nobody's email on there. I ain't gonna show y'all the email. Somebody sent this to me. But don't worry, I'm gonna break it all down for you. Upon hearing the gunshot, Ronnie Bowe reacted immediately by grabbing his shoulder and shouting in pain, indicating he had sustained a gunshot wound. Ronnie Bowe instructed the 3 other individuals with him to rush me to the hospital. The group began escorting him away from the area in haste. The injury appeared non-fatal as the wound was to his shoulder. Although visibly distressed and in pain, Ronnie Bowe was able to walk with assistance. He tore that shoulder up. Nothing to joke about. I'll be going back to New York, and where I get my haircut is literally a quarter mile away from I could walk to Marcy Project from where I get my haircut. So I ain't going to talk about them niggas. You think my fade here is nice shit. When I get to Brooklyn, boy. Anyway, following the incident, the New York Police Department contacted FBI to broaden their investigation, seeking further assistance in identifying the individuals behind the shooting. Agents later identified Ronnie Bowe as a Milwaukee resident named Ronnie Martin. When agents contacted Martin, also known as Ronnie Bowe, who refused to provide FBI with a statement, complicating federal efforts to further investigate the incident. In the course of subsequent injuries, CS1 reportedly overheard information suggesting that Ty Smith, a known associate of music mogul Jay-Z, may have orchestrated the shooting. So he overheard someone saying that Jay-Z might have something to do with it. No names, no nothing. I overheard some niggas. Nasty. CS1 recommends through investigation through the incident, focusing on any recent conflicts involving Ronnie Bowe and associates of Ty Smith. Additional question of individuals in the area may provide further details on the shooter's identity and any potential contractual arrangement for the shooting. The FBI's involvement should assist in uncovering further information despite the limited cooperation from Ronnie Martin. I mean, he did cooperate. He said he heard some niggas say that he got shot. He said this is the Jay-Z shot Hassan Campbell story. Well, he did cooperate. He said he heard some niggas say that Jay-Z, that's cooperating. He said, I heard some niggas say that Jay-Z did it. Well, hold on. So this is what I did. That's why I was a little late. You sound guilty to me. You stop it. Nasty. Hold on, let me go back. I don't want the email to be shown. I don't want this guy email up. That ain't cool. Hold on. I'm gonna show you something else. Wait. First of all, let me see. Let's go back to this for 1 second. Let me go back to this for 1 second. Look, received 10/28/2024. That's supposed to be some kind of official stamp. Case number. No, this is important. We're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go back to that in a second. This is the bullshit that niggas be on, right? So let me show you another document that also was sent to me. Trust me, somebody gonna do a live stream about this, and it's gonna show up in y'all feed, and I want y'all to go if you see it. But like Moxy Approved already did a live stream on this. This is all bullshit. Like, cause I'm about to show y'all. Like, I'm about to show y'all why. You know, I'm telling y'all. Like, I can never say that Jay-Z ain't evil. To get to where he is, you have to be evil. I think he's corporately evil, industry evil. That's like regular evil. Then you got a whole nother level of evil. Some of y'all are like, okay, this man is a witch and a warlock. Probably. That's not illegal. That's just that good old-fashioned Hollywood evilness, right? Which is why I don't fuck with that community. But that don't necessarily mean that they done sacrificed people and killed them and skinned them alive. And maybe it does mean that. But it's like you have to bring some type of proof, and instead of just, because this shit sounds like fairy fucking tales. It does. Then you got people, I'm gonna tell y'all what, y'all Jaguar rights and y'all conspiracy theorists, y'all the ones that need to be speaking up against this shit that I'm about to show you more than anybody. Because it makes your shit sound stupid. It makes your shit sound stupid. Now look at this. Look at this. I'm going to show you all. Don't forget, Judge Rebecca Paulmeyer. Here's this court document right here. Right. I'm going to show you all this. Right. Defendant Ronnie Martin, also known as Ronnie Bo, respectfully moves this court to transfer jurisdiction back to the North District of Illinois, where he was indicted and dismissed the revocation proceedings against him. This motion is based on a well-documented history of harassment by CIA, FBI, blah, blah, blah. They already repeatedly attempted to frame the defendant. All right, background, the defendant has repeatedly been the subject of fabricated accusations by federal agencies seeking to undermine his reputation and standing in his community. Grounds for dismissal. The government cases relies in part on statements from a confidential source designated as CS1 in apparent FBI documents who falsely alleged that the defendant was present at the Moxy projects in Brooklyn. On this date, CS1 claimed that the defendant was shot in the left shoulder during the incident. However, this allegation is demonstrably false. The defendant was not in New York that date and can provide evidence. Yo, man, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? I'm going through this in real time with y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all something else. Defendant had received a call from an anonymous caller posing as an FBI agent. During this call, the anonymous caller questioned the defendant about being shot and attempted to coerce him into falsely implicating Ty Smith as the orchestrator of the alleged attempt on the defendant's life. Let me see. Keitha Turner, the mother of the defendant's daughter, who has also made false accusations against the defendant, allegedly under influence or direction of law enforcement officials connected to the FBI office in Wisconsin, falsely labeled the defendant armed and dangerous in order to justify why they arrested him on July 14th. So they want to dismiss this against Ronnie Martin on the grounds of the government misconduct, lack of credible evidence, and the well-documented pattern of wrong accusations, issue a protective order to prevent further harassment, coercion of the targeting of the defendant by federal agencies or their associates. The defendant asserts that these proceedings are part of a large ongoing effort by the government to malign and discredit him through false accusations. Okay, now I'm kind of confused. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm kind of confused now. First of all this works in Jay-Z's favor, but now I'm confused why these people send this to me. Because, all right, let me tell you what I did my own research with after this, which I saw. Here we go. Let me show you this. So I did my own research, and y'all can actually look at this with me. Let me tell y'all what they did. I'm gonna tell y'all what they did, right? Matter of fact, I am gonna show y'all this email. I had to, and I don't care. Let me see if I can block out what their email is. I ain't gonna show y'all the email. But what they did was slick. What they did is they got. Hold on, I gotta share the screen with you. You don't see a lot of this shit, man. I'm telling you. You don't see a lot of this shit. Okay, here we go. Right here. This is public information. Public information right here. So they got This is a real case right here, right? This is the same. Hold on, let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it is. Actually, that's not even the same one. It's not even. This is the actual case right here that the dude is talking about. This is it right here. They took. Wait a minute. Let me go back. They took this case and combined it with some frivolous case that Jay-Z ain't got nothing to do with. Nothing to do with. The actual case they connected it to is 3 years old. Look, same judge, Rebecca Palmer. It's 3 years old. So they took that case, then added some, like when somebody said, did I write it? Added some personal fraudulent script to it that's not, obviously, if you look it up, it'll take you 10 minutes to look it up yourself to find out that, no, y'all took another case and just put some fraudulent court document numbers. Like, I'll show you this other page. I'll show you this other page. Here we go. I'm gonna put it all together. Watch this. Here we go, right here. Now, see, here you go. Here you go. Now, this is what I saw right here. Here it is, right here. Watch this right here. This is what I'm about to show you. This is what I'm about to show you. Hold on. Watch this. See, in case it's small on your screen, look at that document number. 17CR597, 330-221. Motion to vacate, set aside, or correct sentence. And no copies filed by Ronnie Martin, right? You see this, right? 221, 17CR597. Now watch this. Now this is the point that I'm making. This is the point that I'm making. And this is why I don't do that clickbait shit. This is why I don't do that clickbait shit. Remember, CR597. CR597. Now watch this. Watch this. Who is this that keep hitting me up? Okay, watch this. There you go. CR597. And they added some felonious date. 10/28/2024. Look at this shit. This Adobe Premiere. It's Adobe Photoshop right here. Well, hold on. This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. Wait, y'all can't see it. Look, there you go. CR97. CR97. You see this bullshit right here? CR597. Right, okay. So let me go back to the other screen. Let's go back to the other screen. Right here. This is the case right here. And they attach this Jay-Z bullshit to this shit. And they going around expecting people to see. That's what brought me to this screen right here. This is the actual case right here. And look at the document entries. Look at the docket entries. There's not even one for 2024. It's fraudulent. Hold on. Look, here you go. You see this screen right here? I'm gonna tell you now, watch. I'm gonna tell you CR597. When you click this, it takes you to another screen, and let me share that screen with you. When you click it, it takes you to this screen. I'm gonna show you what screen it takes you to. It takes you to this screen right here. This case right here. And guess what? This is how quick you can find out this shit is lies. There hasn't been nothing on this case since 2021 of May. Of May. Hold on, let me show you. Of May. There has been nothing on this case since 2021 of May. Nothing. So some of y'all, I get tired of when I tell y'all, like, I'd be surprised if Jay-Z got caught and shit like that. This is the shit right here that makes the surprise go up. This is the shit right here that I'm talking about. Is people make videos, people make money off of this dude. Whoever did this took the time from a document from 3 years ago to write up some bullshit ass additional notes to a case that are false. And it's trying to go around and get YouTubers to do videos on this. And I know some of these people have low morals and don't really care because they're not like me. They can sit in the house all the time. They're never gonna go out there, so they ain't gonna never have a problem with somebody randomly go bust their head open with a bottle from being online passing lies and shit like that. I don't want to do what they do, and I can't do what they do because I want to be able to go outside. And I don't want to have to look. If somebody gonna bust their head on my bottle, it's gonna bust a bottle on my head because they just don't like me. I don't want them busting a bottle on my head because I'm out there lying about somebody. Purposely lying. Purposely lying. So I just had to he said, what is his name? That's why the guy that's gay always going after Beyonce. I'm not sure who you're talking about. I don't know why that community. Oh, you talking about the guy that's gay always going after Beyonce. I don't know who you talking about on that. First I thought you talking about Jason Lee, but Jason Lee don't go after Beyonce. I think he's obsessed with Beyonce. But he don't. I don't know who you're talking about. But white guy. Okay, no, I don't know him. Are you talking about Jason Lee? Nah, I don't think that was Jason Lee that did that. Somebody, Jason Lee don't. I don't know. I know Jason Lee personally, but I haven't been following him maybe like the last 4 years. So I from what I know, I don't think Jason Lee would ever put out false information or false documentation like that, because I believe he wants to be a real journalist. And if you want to get into real journalism, you can't ever do anything like that. You'll lose all credibility. Like you're online with fake documentation. Like, nah. So more revealing of Jay-Z is him going after. No, that's not revealing at all. First of all, he sent a warning to Piers Morgan and cease and desist. They were together on this. Jaguar Wright doesn't have nothing to sue after. And I'm going to tell you what's more revealing. She said that she wanted him to actually pull up a case against her or something like that. She would put everything out. Since he did that to Piers Morgan, she's been utterly silent about Jay-Z. Look, I know Jay-Z got shit going on, but I know somebody who's working magic of their past on screen. I could do the same thing about Jaguar Wright doing, but I don't want to do that. I as a performer, as somebody that went on tours and all that, I totally get what she's doing. And I actually am not against it. You know, I can tell if somebody has had some shit happen personally with a group of people and have decided that any way that they can get money off of it, they will. I can do that. I totally can do that, but I'm not built like that. I'm not. But obviously something like I got kicked off a music video set by Beyonce. So I could easily start making videos. I work with them. To show y'all receipts and all that. Yeah, I was hired. I did 2 movies with Rockefeller. 2 of them. Receipts and all of that. Right? I'm talking about 2 of them. I'm talking about on set. I'm talking about every day from Monday to Saturday. Only 1 day off a week. I'm seeing Dame Dash for 6 months out of the year. So it's all kinds of shit I can put up there and do that. I'm just a different kind of person. And I'm no longer gonna talk y'all out of believing people like that. It's just y'all the ones gonna look a certain type of way. It was the same thing with TD Jakes. Y'all was, and it was funny. No. The TD Jakes shit was funny. The TD Jakes thing, it was funny. It was funny. I have no problem. Who am I, Moxy? I am who y'all. I don't know what that means, but I don't have no problem with her getting money off her past with them and all that. You know, I've seen a lot of stuff. I just don't. First of all, the stuff that I've seen, none of that stuff equates to illegal activity. The stuff that I saw was immoral, and the stuff that I saw is people were totally consensual in that stuff to get ahead. That's why you don't see me coming on here talking about Cats, Casey, and I leave that for y'all people that's outside of Hollywood. I've been around them folks. I know them folks look down on you. I know them folks are willing to do. It's not too much they're not willing to do to get in the room with these folks. It should have been a big ordeal with y'all when y'all see she was with Ryan Leslie and she just dumped him like fuck him and got with Diddy. She ain't no victim at all. She knew what kind of shit was going on when she got with the man. Point blank, period. But I saw when all that shit happened with TD Jakes, and you know, I fell victim to that like y'all did. And that's because before that time, I really didn't do that much journalistic work on that time. We was doing more strictly FBA stuff. So, but since I came from the church, I felt like I had to cover the whole TD Jakes situation. And I fell victim to that, y'all, just like y'all, you know. They said that there was a civil case coming up in months. They said it's video out there and all that and everything. You know, it might be some video on TD Jakes, but when they were sure on it, they had it, and it was like for sure, like the Tough TV News was doing that. Oh, this is going to be reported that they have it within the next 3 weeks, folks. Oh yeah, this is coming out. And it's like, man, I had to unsubscribe to this shit because they don't do the work before they report it, and it's really not about it's not about the actual work. It's about getting ahead. It's about, if I say this, I can get extra views. That's really what it's about. And you know, I don't support that stuff. I don't support that stuff. You said a guy, man. To y'all white people, I'm immoral because I don't look like y'all and I take fucking showers. To y'all, I'm immoral. Ain't nobody immoral than y'all. Y'all be fingering kids and shit like that in Catholic schools and all that. Rabbis, all that. Like, get the fuck out of here. You just come on here talking shit. You know, in a minute, I'm gonna start blocking y'all because you know what I hate? When I put the link up, y'all don't never hop on the link and show what y'all look like. I just want one of y'all to do that. I want one of y'all to come up here. One of y'all thoroughbred white people too. I want one of y'all to come up here and talk y'all shit, but I can't get y'all to come up here. I can't never get y'all to come up here. That's what saddens me the worst. I can't get y'all to come up here. Y'all sit there and wait 10 minutes to say some shit, and you want the clout, you want your voice really spoken, but then when I put, no, I ain't get no smoke stream to no people that can't show their face. They won't ever show their face. They just come on here and they talk shit. They won't ever show their face. Are you crazy? That's the point of them. Look, these people live on Reddit. They live on Reddit. They miss a world where you know, they can just talk their shit and nobody say nothing to them. So the way that they compensate for that is they create these accounts and they come on there and they talk shit. And it's like, I like talking shit. But if I put the link out, why won't you just come on the link and talk that shit? I know why. Because how bad you look. And you have no faith in your visual appearance. You can learn from me. I have faith in my visual appearance. You have no faith in your visual appearance whatsoever. Whatsoever. I'm waiting for one of them faceless channels to talk some shit about me. I'm gonna send them. Actually, I'm not gonna get no battle with no faceless channel. It ain't no use in getting no battle with no face. I take that back. I will ignore any faceless channel I ever get into it. Because like you have no faith in how you appear visually. Me, I say what I say and I stand on it. I stand on it. If it's something that I'm not willing to stand on, if it's something that if somebody approached me in real life, I'm not willing to fight about, or I'm not willing to say, yeah, that was me that said it, I don't say it. I don't say it. That's what a man is. I don't say it. But it's something that I feel, all this stuff I'm talking about with PFDs, yeah, I stand on that. I stand on it. You see my face. I stand on it. I don't need to create no account with a dog face on there or my children on there as they do that on Facebook. They'll have the kids up there as an avatar or a dog on there as an avatar and talk all this shit. And then they be talking like how this shit is crazy, man. That's how you be knowing what type of folks this is. That's how you be knowing to be PFDs. Because only people that really think like that, like that really don't have no morals, you can call them a coward. You can call them unauthentic. They don't care about none of that shit. Liar. They don't care about none of that shit. They're like, yeah, that is me. I am a liar. Yeah. I know he did all that. Yeah, that is me. They don't care. Call them a demon. They get, oh. It's almost like Rumpelstiltskin. None of that shit. You can call Rumpelstiltskin everything. None of that shit got under Rumpelstiltskin's skin. What's my name? You call them all kinds of shit, you coward, you liar. Rumpelstiltskin be like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, but you can't figure out my name. Once you be like, Rumpelstiltskin, ah, yeah, he said my name. That's why I call them PFDs, pale face demons. That's when they really get to show on their face. Report. Anyway, that's all I really came on here to talk about. Y'all cooked. Well, we all cooked. We are all cooked. We are all cooked. Especially, hey, you got two choices. You got two choices. Kamala Harris, when really, I'm not going to say just us black men. I'm going to say, you know, conservative blacks. But I'm going to say majority is going to be issued at black men, hatred against black men. But us conservative black folks going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem if Kamala wins. And see, this is how you let you know that all this stuff is scripted. They make sure the things that you want are split up. They make sure the things you want are split up. The good thing about if Kamala Harris was to win, there should be some type of progress. Maybe not a bill getting passed, but verbally and procedurally, there should be some type of progress with reparations. Some type of progress, right? Maybe even a bill drafted. Of course, you're gonna need the Senate and all that down with it, so I ain't gonna say it's gonna get passed. But maybe a bill scripted, at least a bill scripted. There should be some type of progress, right? But with the Republicans, there's not going to be no progress. And like even still with that FBA community, I got a video coming out in the next 24 hours about this. I got to hit this topic again because there are some black women out there making videos, and I understand. One of them, I think, got the wrong idea, and she's actually a bigger YouTuber, but it's another one that's like a smaller YouTuber that has the right idea. And they're making videos about how they're really not appreciating this whole FBA, you know, against black immigrants thing that's going on. And I try to tell y'all, like I'm seeing myself, I try to tell y'all that really, as a community, we're getting mad at a whole group of people for the minority of that base. And like in our community, you know, when they bring us up, they always want to talk about Chicago and shit like that. You know, even now, like they like to relate to our community, which is so fucking stupid, is Diddy. Now, these people are the minorities of our community, but they're labeling our whole community like that. And there's a situation like this going on right now between like the ADOS and the FBA. And like, I don't know, in this video, I'm going to do it as best as I can, but as far as FBA, ADOS, lineage, y'all know I support that stuff. But especially FBA, y'all really gonna see that this is a business, y'all, with branding. Like, once I figured out it ain't really a movement, I kind of backed off of it. And I'm not against Tariq Nasheed. But once I realized that's his business, I backed off of it because it's like, okay, why am I like doing all these topics based on that when what I'm doing is I'm actually promoting him and his business. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm building my page. I need to build my page on my business, not on somebody else's. When it was a movement and I thought it was nonprofit charity, that was one thing. When I figured out it's not nonprofit charity, I'm like, wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm working for somebody for free. That's what it was. Right. But I'm starting to see that the FBA stuff is more stuff that leans toward the right. And ADOS is stuff like, you know, apparently the woman that's running ADOS is yeah, Mir got it. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. But I'm realizing ADOS is more far to the left because the lady there be eating box and stuff like that. I don't know how that necessarily should be able to fuck with the message, but I see why a lot of men would not want to be underneath that. But same thing, they're more nonprofit though than FBA. You know, I'm not kidding. I'm trying to come up with an acronym myself that it will be for everybody. Everybody can use it. It has to be catchy though. Like FBA is catchy. I need one that is catchy, just like Foundational Black Americans. And there's nothing wrong with it because at some point Tariq had to think about that with the ADOS community. I don't want to deal with that. I want to create my own, but I need something catchy. It has to be catchy, you know. But I got a video coming about that because it needs to be spoken about. And I think I'm the best person to talk about that because I've actually been a victim of both sides. Y'all remember when I talked about Tariq Nasheed when he did that with the Jewish guy? I appreciate it. They came on my page, and because they disagree with me, they called me a tether. They don't really have good talking points, and they don't represent all of us. They really, unfortunately, they really represent Tariq Nasheed. They're not him, which is why they can't really do his talking points. They don't know how to debate it. They have to wait on him to do that. But that's really what they're following is Tariq Nasheed. And FBA is not as big as what people think it is. That's why I have to talk on it. When you go on Twitter and all that, you see a lot of it, but that's where it relies on Twitter. You know, I know because when I was repping that shit the last year and I was talking to people in real life in America and overseas, nobody even knew what the fuck FBA was. It's really just an online thing, and it's not even bigger than Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed is not a household name. It's like it's not as big as Tariq Nasheed, and it goes where Tariq Nasheed goes, and it's going to become what Tariq Nasheed becomes. That's what I'm saying. I don't support the lineage behind it, and the message is trying to execute. I just don't really support the business aspects of it, and it's not for me to support. That's somebody else's business, you know. So, so please clearly define whatever name you come up with, so everyone don't think that they are included. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It'll be more comedic for me. I'm not, and I think that's where the FBA and the ADOS thing comes wrong. It should never be. I think it should be used as something to identify ourselves as. I don't like it when it's being used as a weapon to make people feel less than. Because I have different beliefs. You know, I'm an Israelite, you know, and those boats, I went to Brazil. And more of them are, I'm going to say this in the video. So I'm just, you know, I'm doing too much right now, but I'll just leave it like that. More of them landed in Brazil than landed here. They look exactly like us. It ain't like how with the Africans, you can look at them and tell the difference. I went down there. I hollered at the chick down there, and I was like, man, I thought this was a Black American woman down there. It was not. I was in shock. Pure Brazilian. Looked no different than a beautiful Black American woman. And I just feel like that whole, like, using it as divisiveness against other people, I think is good for branding. I think it's very good for branding. I don't think it's good for the community. If I'm Tariq Nasheed, I think it's good for me and good for my branding. And it's just like, you know, anything else. You got trigger words and stuff like that. Tether is almost like you can read a book and see like how to create a corporation and branding and stuff like that. I think it's good for him. I don't think it's good for the community. And that's just me. He said DFP, Descendants of Free People. Hey, we're getting closer. We are getting closer. We get closer. We gotta come up. We get almost there. I need that ding. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's how we got FBA. There's nothing wrong with it. Period. Very true. Same boats landed in the Caribbean, or wherever you want to call it. Their history is not the same as ours. That's another thing that they say. Like, I see both sides, and I'm going to say it in the video. I do. I see both sides, but at the end of the day, I'm definitely leaning more closer to we need to be cool with folks. And I got some points I want to make in that. I don't want to kind of like put all the points out on here, you know. No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But whatever I come up with, it ain't gonna be like to say we are this and fuck everybody that's not. I mean, I don't want to use. I don't You can't stop people from using it the way they want to use it. But I wouldn't like it to be used like that. Like I said, I think we're better off as assets than enemies. And I noticed something about that community. You know, they've been doing a lot more talking against like Africans and stuff like that than PFDs. And that just rubs me the wrong way, because I don't care how you can boil it down. I don't give a fuck what slideshow, what documentary. I already know about propaganda, and I know how to do propaganda myself. And next year, I'm gonna tell you this. That's what I'm doing next year. Next year, I'm gonna do a GoFundMe to make a documentary for us, wrote by me. I'm gonna get some, real editors and stuff like that. I'm gonna start my whole thing for me making documentaries about our people. There's definitely a lot of room in there, right? But I really would like for somebody to really show me how these Africans are more of a detriment to us than PFDs. And I would like to know how they become more, regardless of what the fuck they say. Some of these folks don't even have running water there. I know that. And they're putting all this energy into them on X and shit like that. But I really would like to know how they're more of a detriment to us than PFDs. Real talk. I would like to know how they're more of a detriment to us. And if they're not more of a detriment to us than PFDs, then how come they're being talked about more than PFDs, which there are on X? I don't get that part of it at all. And I don't think there's a documentary that anybody on this earth can make that will be able to convince me otherwise. I don't think there's nobody slick and slanderous enough to make a documentary to make that make fucking sense to me. But that's what it is now. You have more talk online about them than the actual PFDs. And I just don't get that. I really don't. And I would like somebody to really explain to me how that makes sense. What they can't, because y'all know I already did a smoke stream for them. They wasn't coming up here about to talk that shit. And you know what? Man, put it like this. There ain't nothing they can say about me that their leader hasn't done 10 times before. I want one of them to come up here and talk about me being a passport bro. I got something to show them about their leader. But I think that they know that Moxy does his research and all that. And I think they know that that wouldn't be a good move. The most they can say about me is the same shit that PFDs say about me. But they ain't going to show their face. Most they can say about me is, oh, look, he got dick on his head. Yeah, I don't put no mousse in my hair. If you can look at my hair and can relate it to Zach Morris, we got problems. Look at some of these niggas' hair. If you can relate your hair to Zach Morris, you got something to say about my hair, and you not a PFD. Zach Morris shit. I dare you to come on here and say something about my hair, and you got a blonde wig on. I don't care what color you is. I'm gonna drag you. So that's all. And I also know that some of these folks is bots. That's another thing that we ain't talked about, that we ain't deal with. Some of these folks are bots. It's a lot of bot action going on Twitter. We almost at 2 hours. I think I'm talking about enough on here. Let me see. Yeah, it's this theory called the dead internet. I've been researching it for the last 6 months on my personal time. I ain't been researching it for this channel or nothing. I'm not a bot. I'm a punk. That's funny. I don't know. I don't laugh all the time, Jay. Everything's funny. I don't laugh all the time, but I try to find reasons for that. You know who's behind this? The Red 49er. Yeah. Russians are too, though. I ain't put that all on them. Russians are too, though. I wouldn't put that past them. Russians are too. And 4chan be behind it, especially on X. You don't think that Elon Musk is behind some of them bots? That's his damn app. He's definitely behind some of them bots. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all have, when we getting closer, I just got the bullshit ass, ain't bullshit, I keep saying bullshit. Who is it? Okay, here you go. I just got the YouTube notification. Oh, you're halfway there to get monetized. So please add me on this page. I'm looking really at the top of the year. I need 200 more subs on there. And I'll be close to getting monetization. I'm looking to stop doing live streams over here. And just go on my live. That's the plan. I can go much further when I was doing live streams on this page. Real talk. I don't want to have to stop doing live streams, but especially me trying to maintain being full time on here. It just monetarily makes sense for me to at some point to stop doing live streams on here. And if people want to check out more shit from me, they can go to my second page and see live streams. I think it just makes more sense on it. I'm telling y'all that because some of y'all are not subscribing. Y'all like my live stream. And one day y'all gonna see, well, damn, this dude ain't been a live stream on here in a month. Yes, I am. Just on my second page. So, anyway. Yes, it is. It's still small, but it is steady growing. It's still small. Once again, I had fun on here. I appreciate y'all checking in with me. Rather be assets than enemies. Remember that. Rather be assets than enemies. No echo chambers over here, folks. No echo chambers over here.
Nasty.
Well, anyways, y'all know how we like to hit our live stream over there at Moxy Approved, right? With that water. See y'all here next time.
What's up with y'all? Moxy approved, tune in and get what I got. You hearing me right off the block. Timberland boots with the socks, right off the stage. Laugh it up, I got the Mox, keeping it real on my pop. Gotta subscribe, like it, believe it, it's hot. Moxy the mob with it, I'm going live, let them vibe with it. Grew up with y'all, guess I'm like stuck with y'all. Yeah, what's up with y'all? Grew up with y'all, guess I'm like stuck with y'all. Yeah, what's up with y'all? Grew up with y'all, guess I'm like stuck with y'all. Yeah, what's up with y'all? We up, no fall. Stay away to heaven, no calls. Hard on these trolls like Pash. Moxy the mob. I got the best subscribers you witness. Moxy the mob. They showing up for the mob about our business. Moxy the mob. Yeah, I got the best subscribers in the business. Moxy the mob. They showing up the mob about our business.